So I got to host the World MMA Awards, and that's a big honor, in all fairness, to me. I mean, it meant something to me that I got called, and I got to be part of this event. So I go and do it. I've never bombed before. I know what it means to bomb. I've seen other people bomb. I haven't done it, and I don't mean that I'm so good I've never bombed. I haven't done it enough that there was a big enough focus. I bombed. Nobody cared. So it was so bad that I was in the back, and my mother sends me a text. She's at home watching. She sends me a text, and she says, "Tough crowd." So I write her back a question mark. Now, I knew full well why she was saying it. The question mark was my way of letting my mother know her little boy's okay. My feelings aren't hurt. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know I was bombing. Of course I knew I was bombing. My mother, because I gave her a question mark, decided it was a good idea to lay it out for me. So she wrote me 3 lines. 1, nobody's clapping for you. 2, nobody's laughing at anything you say. And 3, doesn't look like anyone's paying attention. So thank you. Thank you very much, Mom. All right. But the highlight of the MMA Awards was Daniel Cormier getting the award for Personality of the Year and giving his speech, which was, hey, there's a fight tomorrow. I'm sure Dom's at the hotel studying for it. Look, Dom, you don't need to do homework to win awards. Something like that. I'm completely paraphrasing, but it was fun and it was interesting. And it just gets me on the topic of Dom. If you have bought into a narrative in the least that Dominick Cruz's best days are behind him, you're seeing something other than what I'm seeing. Because a fighter will do what's called growing old. He'll grow old overnight. One day he'll be out on the track running, and one day, oh my gosh, this feels totally different. And your time's 2 minutes off of what it used to be. You'll get to the weight room, you'll pump it. Oh my God, it's so heavy today. You will literally, it'll just happen overnight. But it goes in this order. Your chin, number 1 thing that goes. Your speed, number 2 thing that goes. And 3 is your legs. Your legs aren't moving you around. They're not getting you from point A to point B. They're not seeing what's coming to get your rest of your body out of the way. None of those things, and I do mean none of those things, have happened to Dominick Cruz. His speed is the same as it's always been, lightning fast from weird angles. His chin can take what his chin has always taken. And his feet are still his greatest attribute. Dominick Cruz is dead set on the idea of only fighting guys ranked in front of him. Now, I have the right to my opinion. I get a right to an opinion because I'm the smartest guy in the room. But Dominick has the right to an opinion because it's him. Oh, and by the way, he won world championships. Multiple world championships. So if this is the way that he wants to do it, we've got to observe that. But I need for Dominick to be able to see, Dominick, nobody knows what these guys are ranked. I did not know Pedro Munoz fit the bill of a higher rank. I don't know what Dom's ranked. I don't know Pedro's ranked. I don't even know where to find out. I do know who fights later on the card. I do know whose walkout with their favorite song playing goes out to the world. I do know when a guy checks in, gets the Vaseline on, gives the bro hug and gets in the ring. When Bruce Buffer does the announcement and Joe Rogan does an interview after the fight, I do know that that's the guy that I should care about. More than a guy that's got a ranking. So I'm going to do this Dom's way. But I would like for Dom to know there are 2 ways, and only 2. You can go the ranking or you can go for the spotlight. Your job as a fighter is not to fight highest ranked guys. Your job as a fighter is to fight the easiest guy for the most money. And I only bring that to you because I feel by Dom not pushing back and Dom not going after the biggest matches, but rather after ranked matches, I feel as though perhaps he's missing the point here. I'm not comfortable questioning Dominick Cruz, only because of the level of success that he's had in his involvement in the sport. I feel as though the polite thing to do is to defer to Dominick, but there are only 2 options. None of us know who's ranked. Nobody follows this sport closer than me. People follow it as close. Nobody follows it more closely than me. I did not know Pedro Munoz was ranked in front of Dominick. I don't know now. I don't know what Dominick's ranked, and he's a personal friend of mine. And if I wanted to change that, I don't know how. I don't know what magazine to go to. I know I could go and Google and type UFC and rankings and do the search bar and I follow a couple down and come up. I get how to go and do that. But that's what it would take. It would take some research. I do know who's on the main card, and I do know Dominick belongs there. Dominick is very influential. He's got a big base. I'm part of it. Wherever he points the cannon, we'll go. But if that continues to be for ranked guys, I'm going to continue to ask the question, for what?